Earlier today, Lime Grenada rolled out their new Lime One Rate permanent fixture plan with a press conference in Grenada. The event was held to inform a general media contention, Lime artists and friends. Speaking on the new venture, Lime Head of Sales and Customer Experience, Ms. Lorraine Mitchell explains.
One Rate. And you're asking yourselves the question, what is One Rate? Lime One Rate basically refers to a flat rate that customers can now use to call across networks. So Lime customers calling a Lime fixed line would now be paying 40 cents. Customers calling Lime to Lime would now be paying 40 cents. Customers calling Lime to third-party mobiles will now be paying 40 cents across the board. We've simplified the proposition. So customers no longer need to worry about if you're calling, let's say, a third-party mobile during the day, what the rate is. If you're calling a third-party mobile or if you're calling a Lime mobile on the weekends, what the rate is. We've simplified the proposition. So it's the best rate, any network, anywhere, anytime.
Ms. Mitchell gave further details on the new rates.
Lime One Rate has two components, so I spoke to the local component before where customers receive a flat rate to call any destination any time of the day. Our customers calling the Caribbean can also benefit from a one flat rate as well. So in the past, customers calling Lime destinations in the Caribbean, if the call terminated on a mobile phone, there was a 50-cent surcharge that applied. We realized that customers, they're not very comfortable with knowing whether they're calling a fixed line in St. Vincent or if they're calling a mobile phone in Trinidad. So we're making it easier and simpler for customers. So once you're calling any of our regional destinations identified here, whether it's the OECS, Cayman, Anguilla, TSTT, Turks and Caicos, Jamaica, Montserrat, and the call is originating from a mobile phone, it's one flat rate of 65 cents. And those rates are VAT inclusive.
Lime artists Talpri and Laura Luna performed their live recorded jingle.
That is where we are. Talk so great. Tell everyone about Lime One Rate. At home and in the region, we're talking with Lime One Rate. Call family, call friends, call everyone. No matter the call all across the region, yeah. Gives you the best rates, just 40 cents per minute. Any network, anywhere, anytime. Lime One Rate. Anytime, any network. Talk so great. Tell everyone about Lime One Rate. Lime, value every moment. Like that, bless.
General Manager Angus Streel spoke on interconnection rates and how it would impact the Grenadian consumers.
Current interconnection rates between providers is 25.1 cents. So that's what we pay other providers to send a call to their network, and vice versa, that's what they pay to us. So as you can tell, when you see rates of 98 cents, etc., between 25.1 cents to 98 cents is profit. Because the interconnection rate is supposed to represent costs. It is what you determine as your cost for sending a call. So by reducing it to 40 cents, we're still slightly above the interconnection rate. One of the things you would see us doing in the coming days is to write to the NTRC to engage the public, to ask the public and demand of the public that they demand of their providers a reduction in their rate as well, because they are making a profit. And we are going to be seeking to reduce interconnection rates further from 25.1 cents somewhere down into the 12 to 15 cents. So I call on the public to pressure your provider, whoever is the provider, including Lime, to reduce the interconnection rate. 25.1 cents was the interconnection rate that was set back in 2002, and it is beyond reasonable time that that famous phrase we know of, reasonable time. It is beyond reasonable time that consumers should demand and expect that prices have dropped, and they should demand a better rates.
I apologize for that earlier mispronunciation. His name is Angus Steele. Speaking on the topic of regulation on reducing the rates, Mr. Steele said that Lime is ready to take bold steps.
As you should know, mobile is not a regulated service. So in comparison to fixed line or broadband, which is regulated, mobile isn't. We have been asking the NTRC to afford the public, which is a sole reason for being in existence, that the public gets the best rates. This has not been forthcoming for a long time, so we decided to take the bold step and to start the process. This is just part one of a few steps to come. If the regulators are not going to go forward in the market and do what they need to do in reducing the rates and offer the public the best rates, we are going to take the step, and why we took the step today. Everyone spoke about Lime back then. You know, these were the prices, you were ripping people off, etc. We have taken a bold step today to show that that is a past. We're now moving into the future. Rates have decreased, and we can offer you that lower rate now, and this is just step one of quite a few steps to come.
With deregulation in the market in 2003, Lime, Angus Steele said they lost market share due to the overpriced payment of 61 cents for calls terminating on the Digicel network, which Lime were forced not to talk about for years.
This is not a promotion. This is a permanent offer in market. So this 40 cents rate is not for 1 week or 1 month. This is permanent, and it's one of a few steps where you would see Lime taking a bold action. Of course, when competition came in the market back in 2003, the market was deregularized in 2001. Competition came in Grenada in 2003, and the rates were at a higher rate then. We, of course, lost market share as a monopoly, and we can talk about it now. It's no secret. If you didn't know, when the market was deliberalized then, the rates were, we, as in Cable and Wireless Grenada Limited, we paid Digicel 61 cents, 57 cents, and 55 cents to send a call to their network. And those three rates were to suit international calls, local fixed line calls, and mobile calls. 61, 57, and 55. We couldn't tell the public about this because the interconnection agreement had a confidentiality clause. So I could talk about it today. I couldn't talk about it then. So every customer who made a call from a line phone, I had to charge him 61 cents plus 6 cents for me, 6 cents. 61 plus 6 plus VAT. So when you got your charge and you thought it was Lime charging you, we got 6 cents. They got 61. And when that interconnection agreement expired in 2007, that's when we got a level playing field. So now we are letting the public know what has happened over that time. 61 cents. So don't blame us and say we at Lime terrible. Don't blame us. You didn't know and we couldn't tell you. We have this life of perception. And we have some people who is digiception. Right? Digiception. Okay? So today they pay us 25.1 cents to send a call to our network, and we pay them 25.1 cents to send a call to their network from 61 cents. And they're still charging you up to 98 cents today. And that is the interconnection rate. Work the profit. We're not into giving you any lies. We're not into that. Okay? We're not into that. And over the coming days, you would see us taking an aggressive step to let the public know that perception is not always reality.
You are watching CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Stop the music! It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now, GrecoAuto.com.